Hey, so I'm a professional astrologer here. I think it's funny when y'all come in my comments trying to tell me what's right and what's wrong, like this isn't my job. But I use traditional astrology. So there are some differences, but I think traditional astrology actually makes a lot more sense. So Venus is the planet that represents love. It represents relationships. It represents romance. It represents sex. It represents intimacy. It represents everything and all the intimate parts of a relationship. It represents your interests and the things that you like and the things that you are attracted to. Whereas you have Mars. Mars is the planet that's associated with conflict, violence, tension, stress, separation, severation, abuse. What about that makes sense when you think about sex as a whole? And even the fifth house. The fifth house is the house that represents sex. Now, modern astrology will tell you that it's the eighth house because they associate Scorpio with sex because Scorpio is a sign that's associated with the genitals, but that's also wrong. The fifth house is the house of sex, but one of the reasons why the fifth house is the house of sex is because it is naturally aligned with Venus because Venus rejoices there. And again, Venus is the planet that represents your likes, your dislikes, what you're attracted to, relationships, partnerships, all of the things. So yeah, modern astrology will tell you that sex is Mars, but like that's not right. Because when you think about the essence of Mars and you think about the essence of sex, they don't really overlap. Now, yes, sex can be kinky and spicy and domination and all of those things. Yes. But when you think about the act of pleasure and when you think about the act of connecting with someone as a whole, like the essence of Mars completely goes against that. So yeah, y'all do what y'all want, but I'm just telling y'all that if y'all look at those things from a traditional astrology perspective, it will probably make a little bit more sense. And the last thing I wanted to say is that Mars, yes, is like physicality and action. So I can understand from the standpoint that, like, yes, sex is a physical act, but also it's just deeper than a physical act. So if you want to look at sex from like an animalistic, physical perspective, whatever, there is some Martian energy there, but like I just think bigger than that.